You are listening to the Ash, Matt, Morrow, and Save Anime Podcast. Everyone say hello.
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 And special guest, Keoff1, aka Justin. Say hello.
How's it going?
Tonight's topics, Naruto fanboys, and The Dark Knight Rises. And let's get started. So first topic, Naruto fanboys. One of the reasons I wanted to bring this topic up was because on Anime Nerds right now, apparently they're getting a lot of people going on who are obsessing over Naruto. And it is getting really bad with the fanboys for Naruto.
Like anything specific on going towards the fanboyism?
Everything. It's like that's the one on Anime Nerds. That's the one thing. Some of these people who want to get into Anime Nerds, that's what they just want to talk about is Naruto, Naruto, Naruto. It's like there's more anime than just Naruto, but that's the one they obsess over.
There's also much better anime than Naruto as well.
Oh yeah.
Yes, very clearly.
It's also gone. There's also gone to that freaking. Basically, Naruto fanboys also live in the fantasy realm that they think Naruto is God and he can defeat any other character on any planet.
Speaking of that, they actually have a website called the Church of Naruto.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope, the Church of Naruto. It does exist,
What?
where they worship Naruto like it's their own entity.
That's it. That's it. I'm joining Sithism. All right, I'm doing it.
So wait, there is a church where you can worship fucking What?
Yes.
There's not even a Dragon Ball Z church.
Well,
The only
no,
other
there are-
church that's sorry, go ahead.
There are no uber fanboys of Dragon Ball. They're just hardcore fans. There's no such thing as a fanboy when it comes to the Dragon Ball fan base.
There's the only other religion that's made off of like comic books or movies or whatever is the Jedi religion, and it's in actually 4 different countries. But that has a much bigger population than Naruto fanboys and fangirls combined. It's just ridiculous.
If anyone wants to know more about the Naruto Church, you should ask XAM. He knows more about it than I do.
A freaking church.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Well, not an actual. It's an online church, more so.
Oh wow. Oh god. This is gonna get. This is almost becoming. Naruto's becoming a freaking cult.
It already is.
Quickly, how did this series get popular? It's not that
It's
good.
only popular here in America. It's not really that popular in Japan.
How did it get popular in the U.S.?
May I say something?
Because Toonami, that's the reason why it got popular, Toonami. Because once Dragon Ball Z ended on Toonami, everyone just moved to Naruto.
Alright, Justin, shoot.
I mean, okay, I couldn't even last watching one episode of Naruto. I mean, I couldn't even finish the first episode. But I can see why Naruto is alluring to a lot of people. I mean, the characters, Naruto is a fucking little, I'm not saying it, a little brat. But I mean, the other characters do look badass looking. Some of the characters do look badass. You know, the female characters are well drawn. Some of the guys look, kind of like they have other anime looks to them. So I see why it's just by the characters it's alluring. But it's kind of built like a cartoon, which pisses me off. And then the Naruto character himself is completely retarded. I mean, I see the allure by the characters, but the coloring, the story, and Naruto as the main figure, like, I don't get it. It's anybody watching the first episode should like hate it, but I don't understand why.
I had not seen the first episode, but I did see the second episode today out of curiosity, where it was centered on Naruto basically mentoring the grandson of I guess the head of the clan or whatever, and it was completely stupid in my opinion. It started out with,
I think that's filler. I don't know.
I don't know, but the basic story of the episode was Naruto takes his school picture or if you could call it a school picture for the ninjutsu clan, and
Yeah.
it's Japanese for the white face paint with the red markings on the face, and the head of the school is saying, "You got to retake the." And he's like, "No." And then out of nowhere, the grandkid comes in saying, "I will just." Hold on.
Yeah, that.
I think he knows. I think I know what episode he's talking about. I still don't freaking care. It's just it's. I got to episode 11 of that, and then I stopped watching because it's fucking predictable. And people bitch and moan saying, "Oh, Dragon Ball Z is so predictable." Actually, it wasn't. When we first watched it, I had no clue Goku was going to die, and that fought with Radix. That was a shocker.
Several times, actually.
Dragon Ball Z, there was so much shit that I did not expect to happen. Yeah, now it's fucking predictable because I've seen the series more times than I ever choose to count, but back in those days, we had no clue what was going to happen. These people who are saying, "Oh, Dragon Ball Z's bad writing, so predictable, blah, 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 I got bitch, moan, complain."
Well, the it's if they're basing it off the English dub, then I guess they're sort of right, sort of. If they're basing it off the old English dub,
English dubbing has nothing to do with the story, though.
I know. I'm just if they want to base it off just what they've seen here in America, I guess they're sort of right, but in the long run, no, they're dead fucking wrong.
And this is another thing, too. Okay, Dragon Ball Z's filler, while it was bad, I've heard Naruto's filler gets atrociously bad. To the Troy, it's ridiculous how bad the filler gets.
Yes.
Give an example.
From what I've been told, there are arcs that are. You know how in Dragon Ball Z there's two arcs that are just filler. The Otherworld Tournament and Garlic Jr.'s Return.
Yeah.
They're both short. They're both very
Well,
short.
At least the Otherworld tournament was okay, but Garlic Jr. was just plain out shit.
Yeah, that's true. I like the Otherworld tournament. That actually, it showed that there's more to the, the universe than just, this side of the galaxy. It involves Earth and saying it brought a lot more plot to it. Wow.
But the Garlic Jr. saga made Gohan and everyone else that just arrived from Namek. They made them all look like a bunch of weak leans.
Well,
Just made them look weak.
There's a few, one of the problems is with that is unfortunately the dub. It's the writing in the dub, especially with Piccolo, which the guy is still a freaking badass after he leaves. After Frieza's out, he's still a badass, but they turned him into way too much of a good guy. That was like, because there's lines where he goes, I have to kill you all, but I don't really want to. Or my favorite one is, if you were the real Yamcha would tear you apart. Lines like that were just beyond stupid to put in there, which Piccolo would never say crap like that.
Well, it's also like down the Japanese dub because number one, even the Japanese dub of that filler, he's kind of a softie.
Oh God. But yeah, man, tomorrow.
Yeah. The only thing I never got with Dragon Ball is their constant theme of Piccolo saving Gohan. I mean, Gohan is described as being pretty much the most powerful character in the Dragon Ball universe. I mean, there's been notable moments where he's proving his own. Like with Frieza, with his uncle Raditz, even with Perfect Cell.
Well, right. Well, the thing is that Gohan 1, he's young, so he has this mentality of a child, and so Piccolo, he might be, one of the most powerful Saiyans, beings in the universe or whatever, but even though he has all that power, remember, he's still a child. He needs, a boost of some sort, like his father's in danger, or a mentor. They're just building his maturity into focus to channel this power. Like, for example, versus Cell. It took, like an hour and a half of Cell punching him in the face for him to actually explode and fucking kick his ass. I mean, it takes a lot. He's passive for being really strong, and Piccolo and the whole team are trying to focus that energy, focus his mind to get out of that young stage into a focused warrior.
All right then.
I mean, in some ways, they already addressed that maturity level early in the Saiyan saga. I mean, Gohan went from being this bratty, spoiled kid to basically being uprooted in Pickle saying you got to live out here for a couple of months. You got to get that spoiledness right out of you, and fight to save the world.
Well, right, but then you see him facing actually Vegeta, my favorite character, and Nappa, and he's like a scaredy cat. I mean, it's not just surviving on your own, but it's the amount of there's one thing that's human survival instinct, but facing someone that's scary, that's actually more powerful than you realize, and he didn't have that actual much combat training to focus that. He was just scared, and so Piccolo had to kind of sacrifice himself and make Gohan mad. And same thing with when he was versing his uncle Raditz. Raditz was hurting his dad, and then he powered up with his anger and charged at his armor, which broke. He needs something
Sean,
to channel
guys,
an
I gotta
emotion.
go. Something came up about the moving I have to do.
Oh, all right.
Sorry I gotta cut out so quickly, or so soon.
That's all right.
See ya, man.
Later. Do you guys want to continue?
Yeah, are we back on Naruto?
Yeah. We'll get back on that. But what I was bringing up before about the filler is it got really for Naruto, it got from bad to worse with that filler. I mean, it was. I think they did entire 26 episodes, nothing but filler.
Oh,
It got bad.
Oh, that was like Tenchi Universe, right?
Yeah.
wait,
Uh,
you're saying Tenchi Universe had 26 episodes of filler?
It was like 8 episodes of filler, I swear to God, in a row, and it pissed me off to high heaven. Sean knows this because I was screaming at him.
Yeah, it was basically when they have to go clear their names from the dry Royal Galaxy. They have to go clear their names, and yeah, it takes 8 episodes to get to Jirai. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I mean, some of them were cute, but I mean, 8 episodes of nothing but filler bullshit. I'm like, really?
No, but Naruto, surprisingly enough, is worse. Its filler is bad. It gets really bad at times. Another thing it's just another thing that annoyed the crap out of me is them Naruto fans believing that Naruto can beat Goku in a fight.
Ha! Ha!
I mean, going back to the episode I was discussing earlier, the characters didn't really much make any sense to me. I mean, the grandson and Naruto. I mean, I can understand the aspect that they made with the grandson, with him explaining, well, I'm challenging my my grandfather because I want to attain that level, that he has in leadership, because I don't want people to say, well, here's the grandson of this leader, and he wants people to acknowledge him for who he is. I mean, I grasp that. I thought that was a nice little character moment there, but a lot of it didn't make any sense. I mean, mainly the opening where Naruto is in the room with the grandfather and someone else, and this is where the grandson enters and it says, "I'm going to defeat you," and the kid is running across the floor, and after taking like a few steps, he falls down on his face. He gets up and he accuses Naruto, who was just sitting a few feet away in a chair, and says, "You made me fall." I'm like, "I didn't do anything. I was sitting right here. You tripped over yourself, you idiot." And then it's explained that well, this is the grandson of leader, and the kid is thinking, well,
Good news, I don't have to go just yet.
Okay.
And the grandson was thinking, well, Naruto's not going to hit me because he knows that I'm the grandson of the leader. And Sean's like, "Oh, you weren't going to hit me, huh?" And said, "I don't care if you're the grandmother or something." And he just backhands and like, is this supposed to be funny?
Actually, Save Anime, we were talking about the fact that Naruto fanboys believe that Naruto can beat Goku in a fight.
That's impossible because number one, Masashi Kishimoto said in an interview that if guns existed in that universe of his that he created, all of his characters would be dead. And you could see that Goku